If you are a soon-to-be dental grad and you plan on practicing in the great state of Texas, then listen up. I'm going to go over all the costs associated with getting your license. First things first, congratulations, you are almost done with dental school. Yay! That was pretty hard, but you did it, or you're doing it. Based on the Texas State Board of Examiners website, this is all the information that I've gathered and I'm telling to you today. If you want to go check it out, the website will be right here. So if you go to the licensing page for new dental graduates, this is what it's going to tell you. It's going to say you need a dental degree from a CODA accredited dental school, giving out DMDs and DDSs. You should be in that right now, or you should have just gotten it from somewhere, okay? So that's an expense all on its own. Y'all know how much dental school costs? I don't have to remind you of that. Next, you have to pay the application fee. In Texas, it is $360. Next, you have to do your REB, or I think they've done away with the REB, so now it's the REB ADEX, okay? So that's your licensing exam. According to the CDCA website, that test costs $2,560. Now, for that test, you need these special type-it-ons. It's not the ones that you practice within school. Well, at least for me, it wasn't the ones that I practiced within school. And so those are going to be an additional $500, and once you buy the practice teeth to go in there, it adds up to about $602.39. The next thing that is required, you need to pass your integrated national board exam or your part 1 and part 2 exam. If you do the integrated, it is technically cheaper by a few $100s, and that is going to be $845. The next thing they want you to have is a passport photo. It needs to be 2x2. And if you go to like Walgreens and you tell them, oh, I need a passport photo, they're going to be like, okay, girl, we got you. But it's going to cost you around $15. You can do this at home for $1 single. I will show y'all how, not in this video, but I will make it in a separate one. You're also going to need copies of your transcripts. You really only need one, but for my licensing expo, I needed 2 of everything just for peace of mind. So transcripts from your school, they cost like $10, and then you got to pay a $250 processing fee, and then you're probably gonna have to pay for shipping as well. So I just put it for $15. You can double that if you want to, just so that you can have 2 copies. As of 2021 in Texas, you need a human trafficking course. And so that is actually free and you can find it online. But the thing with that is you have to make sure it's approved by the Texas State Board. So if you take the wrong one, you're gonna have to take another one. And that happened to me at the licensing expo. It was pretty upsetting because I got it from the website, but apparently it was not an accepted one. So I just did another one really quickly and I had them print out the paper for me and it was fine. In addition to that, you have to go through a background check, which includes fingerprinting. That is this whole separate process. You get a number, you have to put it on a different website, and then you have to register and go to like these sites where they do fingerprinting. These are the same locations where you get your, I can't think of the name, but you know when you travel and you can go through the fast lane because you've been approved or whatever, you've had a security background check. It's that. But for that, you have to pay $39.05, okay? That's how much it was last year when I did it. Maybe the price has gone up. Another thing you need to do is the self-query on the National Practitioner Data Bank. So that is its own separate thing. It takes a few days. Like I would give it probably a week, and you can get this ahead of time, y'all. I think you can do it like either 60 or 30 days ahead of time. Just order it, have it with you. That way you're not waiting for it, because the day I went to go to the licensing exam, I literally had to wait for it to come in the mail before I could take off and go to Austin to get my license. That cost $3, and it's cheap. It's quick to do, but you just have to do it ahead of time so that you're not waiting. Next would be your basic life support CPR certification. Those are good every 2 years. And so you did it your first year of dental school, then you had to redo it your junior year of dental school. Now 2 years is up, you got to do it again. And that course is now $70. You can't do it through the school again. Next, you have to do a jurisprudence exam. That exam is $54. And it takes a couple of hours to complete. You can definitely do it the same day. Give yourself a little bit of time because you're putting a lot of information together. It's really important that you get it together the first time, because whether you go to the licensing expo or you mail off this packet to get approved, you don't want to be going back and forth with the board with these different pieces of papers. Now that we have done all the different things, you need a copy of your license or passport, but you should be able to do that. It shouldn't cost you anything. And that is all. Now, all of that together is a whopping, are y'all ready? It is $4,594.44. I know it's a lot, I know, but it is it's the price we pay. Like, we signed up for this, y'all. And if you have not already started saving money or putting money away specifically for this, now is a great time to do so. So in addition to the licensing cost, you still have to get a DEA number, which is $888. And you also need malpractice insurance. And if you're like me, you want a new pair of loops at the end of dental school. So budget about $1,600 to $2,000 for those glasses. And I know, y'all, it's expensive, but we signed up for this. We got a really great degree, but our profession really allows us to make a positive impact on people's lives in like a very cool way. So I'm grateful for it, but also these costs, somebody got to pay them, right? And it's us. You will make the money back eventually, but it's a lot of upfront costs. And I know it's hard. I know you're already thinking about your student loans and having to pay those back, but this is just another step that we have to take in order to become the dentist that we signed up to be. If you have any questions about this, or you have stories about, your rev or any of your licensing things, put them below. I would love to hear from y'all. Any questions, please ask me. I'm on Instagram, I'm on YouTube. But that is all I have for you. Best of luck in your licensing exams. You're going to do great, and y'all are all going to be fantastic dentists. Until next time, bye.